audible and can you hear me? Yeah, seems like everything is fine. So hi everyone. So I haven't been coming live for almost a week or two. I've been busy with my works in my office, so it's not good. So I'm expecting from today will be regularly live. So yeah, let's go back to what we were doing earlier. So what we were doing is, as far as I remember, I haven't seen this after I went. So we have this chart, weekly and walk distance. These are the two charts that we created, right? So let's go through the code once to see like how things were. This was a chart for let's remove what is not necessary as of now. Okay, let's remove everything that I So this is the two chart that we created. One is for the wake up time, that is going in the top one. It will show you the average time here, and that is here. For now it's 10:06. That is not correct though, but yeah, just to give an idea like how things will work. And this is for the walk distance. Okay, so let's see what are the other things that we have. But one thing is like we don't have the, if you see, we don't have the back navigation here, right? So we'll put a app bar here. Okay, this one in the scaffold, we'll just put an app bar. Okay, let the analyzing complete so that we start getting the then let's start it. Okay, so we have the app bar. Beside here. Not the leading. We put the let's see how this looks. So we'll have this weekly overview. What we'll do is we'll put the same background color here also. Okay, background color, we'll put the same background color, and we'll put the elevation to 0. Okay, so that it does not look like an app bar, but it is an app bar. Okay, something like this. So I can click on this and something like this. something like this. Okay, yeah, what we're doing is first let's go to this work chart, okay, to see how things work. I also have to figure out a little bit of things. I almost forgot how things worked. So first is let's go to our build method and let's see on the return how do we start. So we do a line chart that takes data, chart under key, duration, and curve. Okay. Then we have line chart data. This is the main thing where we'll get all the access data and pointers and all of this thing. And yeah, this is the only thing that we need to pass. Here if you see the max y, right, we put it y, but this will not be y, this will be the maximum that will be coming from that the points that will be coming here, right? So that will be the one. Then this is for the extra line, that is the for the average thing, and this is where we pass all the data actually, and this is the minimum. I think this needs to go to the top so that it is not left and like here. This we pass minimum and maximum so that our range is little bit, we have an idea how things will go. Okay, then these are the titles data. Titles are like if you want to see on the four side of it, right, if you want to display anything, that is how if you want to give some extra padding on each side, right, then you can use the styles data. This is the left tiles, this is so we don't need the right and the top as of now, but still in the top we'll be giving some extra padding so that it does not go beyond things. Okay, if you see on the top, right, we put a reserve size of 50. Okay, we have a 24 for the font size, so that things look good, we make this. Okay, then come the grid data. This is for the gridding system that we use. For now it's not there, but if you do true, right, you can see the grids. This one by default will start showing the grid data. It looks good, I think. Then this is the border data. Border data we won't be showing because it does not, like, we don't want to put a thing like this. Okay, so now let's go to the data. This data will be here. Okay, so if you use Plotly or anything, then you might have the term contrasts, right? So this one, line chart bar data, and this is the showing indicators. Showing indicator based on provided indexes. I really forgot what this does. We have to see. This is the all spots. I think all spot was the one that is where all these pointers will be coming up, right? So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be the days, and this will be the, this all will be the distance covered. Okay, the all spot is curved. Yes, we don't want, if you do false it will just go like a lines with breakpoints. If you see this one, it has breakpoint. I think smooth looks good. This is the bar with the thickness of drawing line, so we can make this one. This will make the line the lightest form. This one, I think 2 looks good, but 4 is like, okay, this also looks good because the bubble size, right, it matches with the bubble size. Then this is below bubble data. So if you see the color below it is this one, right? So if I make this false, you'll see this, the area below it will go away. This one, the area, it does not show up, right? I think it looks good when you show up the area. And if you don't pass the gradient, right, it should be a single color. Yeah, I think this looks good. And then this is the dot data, that is when you it is the forward thing. Let's see. Okay, dot data are the pointers. Okay, this is providing the gradient to the line. Okay, I think that was it for this data. So now we need to do one more thing. It's like if you go back, right? So now we'll try to do like a bar chart where you show the to-dos. Okay, that is things that you planned and the number on time. That is double chart. Let's go to 1 second. Let me. Called flchart.type, I guess. This one. So we wanted to go with this we have tried, right? This is line chart that we tried. We wanted to go with bar chart and this one, something like this transition or like this. We don't want this. How does this look? Interesting. I think we can go with this, but only thing is that we won't be. Let's see what this does actually. This one. So, if not this. let's do one thing. Let's copy this. Let's see if we can. But yeah, first we need to make up the make up a widget for this. So let's go here. The charts. Let's make one more new folder. This will be for the to do. Okay. To do chart. This one, and we'll just copy whatever was in that thing. This one, and some things need to be removed. So this one. Okay, and do we have any errors other than this? It seems no. So let's see how this looks. Okay. This will be this chart. What do we call for the others? Wake up our chart. Wake up our chart, right? So I think yeah, this will do this chart, and let's put this on the screen for size by height of 16 and this. What does it say? The constructor being called is a constant constructor. Okay, let's restart it. So you go to this, go to weekly overview, and here, this is what you have. Now let's go through the chart and remove what is not necessary and keep what is necessary. Okay. So first is what is tried to do is generate a bar group. This one dot group index, and then the groups and arrange them using alignment. X value defines the group's value in the x-axis. Set them incrementally. Okay, let's keep this empty as for now. See how these things work. Okay. Then we have padding, aspect ratio, and all of this thing. We don't need all of this thing. We have already tested this out, right? need to remove this too also, and we just need a container, right, of this size. Something like this and this. Okay, then it seems like we have the bar chart data, alignment space between, that's correct, and border data. This is the border, but we don't need a border data, right? Border data, we don't need border data, so let's start removing what we don't need. Okay, then this is the titles. So left titles is this one in the top. Let's go to the top first. Let's go to the top titles. Is it already defined? Yeah, this one. Let's see on this wake up chart. This is access name size and access name widget, right? We'll just put the same type of styling. We're not doing anything new, we're just trying to modify what was already on the document. Okay, so if you see it as wake up time, right? This is not wake up time, this will be for now let's put it to this, but yeah, things will change. This one, and if you see there's a border, right? We don't need this border actually. Where is the border coming from? Titles, we need the titles, yes. Grid data, we need grid data. This one, and for now we're not showing all the lines, but yeah, this is bar groups. We don't need that touching thing also. If you see, we already have one, right? We want it to be this way only. So what we can do is go to our views on bar chart. you see here, in touch tooltip, or the bar touch data, right? We can just have this much. Says touch tooltip and transparent get tooltip item return. This is one, then this is the bar data icons. You don't need all of this actually. Let's see how this is being used, and we'll start operating. So if you see the bottom, we don't need the child list like this. It needs to be indexed, right? So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Index, and just put a text here, something like this. Then we have here bar data content color. So data list, we don't need this. Okay. We have one more error here. Bar groups. This is generate bar group. So this is what is generating this one, right? So here so this is supposed to be the, let's see, what does this need? It needs X color value and shadow color, right? So we need to pass the color, it seems. The shadow color is the second one, okay, the second bar, this one. So here let's just put red. Embed must be inclusive and curly braces, and okay, this is shadow value. This one, so data the shadow value, so it will need two things. So let's prepare one data. The index, this will be on the, this we already know what this will be. This will be on here, a dot key, data list as map, right? So let's create something called data list. This is Monday. So value will be 10. Shadow value will be like 5, something like this. Okay. Will this work? Let's see. The method as map isn't defined for the type map track corresponding. I think since it's already in map, so we don't need this. Index. The argument type string can be assigned to parameter type integer, it seems. So yes, this needs to be of. I get it. The getter value isn't defined for the map string. So the argument of int can't be assigned to parameter type double. So values needs to be a double, and this also needs to be a double, right? So let's go back here, and here is 0. Something like this, and here the argument type double can be assigned to the. Let's guarantee it. Okay. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. So this is the week, and here let's put 20, 5, 11, 1. So let's put 1 of 1, 5, 5, and here let's put 6 of 10 and 15 of 20, 9 of 20, something like this. Let's see how will this do. Monday is Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, I forgot the Sunday. Simply we need to register something failed. So this is the one, and one thing we need to take care is this one. So there is a minimum and maximum y, if you see this one, right? So maximum y will be data list dot entries dot. Can we get all the values? Table of the account first element of the set table. So there's no way we can get all the keys and values of a map. seems like we can go something like that. Dot case dot we need the values actually. Values dot value is a collection of single elevated variables. The collection is a provided function. So here, let's do one thing. So when you get this, right? So let's do one more thing. It's called the value of local variable is just time. It seems like we can't get all of the things. We'll do double 0 dot g double max y equals 0 dot 0, and here we'll do max y is equal to maximum of max y and number of value. Okay, something like this, and get max value will be the one that we need. Okay, we forgot to return max y. where did we go? This one, get max value, this one, and for the minimum y, min y is 0.0, something like this. Okay, and something is not right. So if you see this bar chart, we don't want to click on it to show, right? We don't want to directly store the things. This one, show the proof tip indicator. So if we don't have any border radius, that is in the rectangle shape, and why did I get this border? I don't want this border actually. So let's see, bar chart. Okay, this is the bar chart alignment space between. Okay, for FL tiles it is so true, then this is left right. Okay, so one is this is left to my left, yeah, this is correct. Bottom, this is also correct. Right tiles on the right will have nothing. In the top we will have, right? And if you go to backup one, but touch and all of these are same. Tiles data. So top we have this, and okay, seems like border by default comes to it's true, so we need to make that false. Okay, this is the one. But now we have one more thing is the numbers, right? Does not appear in the correct position. So let's see. Okay, this is good. Tooltip margin and everything is good as of now. But here, if you see the tooltip items, right? If data is handled, it's true, but just shows a tooltip up on the blur and touch it. Otherwise, you can show it manually using bar chart to show tooltip. Showing tooltip indicators. So how do you get the data to tooltip indicator? Okay. So what if you wanted to show it for both? Pass 0 you get for the first one, you pass 1 you get for the second one. So how do you get it for all? Renders 1 second. And let's go to arrange the magic alignment. X value defines the gross value in the x-axis. Set them incrementally. It is a list of bar chart reference set out of bar in the bar chart in a price per written. Like we broke something. 1 second. Okay, we can put both of them, so both of them will appear. But we need to change the color a bit. So what we can do is here. Is there a way to know like butters and represents to butters to set tooltip up and paging butters showing tooltip indicators tooltip shows on top of rod with the background color, and you can set the corner radius if you want to have a padding. Okay, so what we can do is, so let's see what this data are. Okay, let's make this block first. Let's first just check. Dot. So I think there will be a new update where you don't have to write all of this. You can just put developer and it will import this. This one and group dot you can show some tooltip in developer. So it's list of bar chart or data bar chart enters a bar row, self-referential row or a bar in the bar chart. Okay, you can get the X. Group index. What is group index? That's it. Then we have rod. Rod will have the data. It seems data block. Rod. Let's see what this does. Okay. And one more thing will be that it will be good for us is to know what form this is being called. So you called 1, 0 and 6 and then 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this means that is in the x-axis it's 6. 1.0 is most probably this one and this is 1. 0 and 1. Okay, so the last one is what we want, that is rod index. Okay, group index is 6. This is the value and this is 1, so we want 1. So font weight so here we'll do rod index. If rod index equals to 0, then do this. Or else just make it lighter. Font weight dot 400 is too much still, so normal. This one and I think from this we can remove one type, the grid, that is vertical lines we don't want to show. Okay, this serves no purpose. So this one, I think we can make it a bit more fading. So W100, I don't know how this will look. W300, is there something? Yeah, I think this looks good. So the to-dos are also settled. Now for now we have wake up time, work distance, and to-dos. So what more do we need? I think now only one is left, that is expenditure. And for the expenditure, what we'll make is we'll try to make a pie chart type of thing, so that your whole thing is distributed, like the total you can see, like total spent, and see like where you spent much of your data, right? That will not have the Monday Tuesday thing, but it will give you an overview value of how was your last week, right? How much you spent and where did you spend. Okay, for to-dos, I think, yeah, this is good for as of now. If you see all of our data are dummy, right? Because we haven't made like how the data will be coming as of now. So we are just designing like how the chart will look. We are expecting only 5 type of chart as of now, that is wake up time, the distance, to-dos, and expenditure, and the last one will be the sleeping time. Okay, sleeping time has a little bit of confusion because of the time, but that can happen in the wake up time also. But yeah, we'll be managing that. Let's create one more that will be charts, expenditure chart. This will be as I said, this will be a pie chart. Okay, after this is done, then we can a little bit start working on how we can at least design like how the data will be coming and how we'll be saying, because this is not a simple thing, right? Like say we don't want that if you open up today it will not show for this week, right? So what we are thinking is the weekly overview will always be like Monday to Sunday. Like if you open on Tuesday, you can only see of the previous week. Current week you won't be having. So how weekly overview will function as of now, what I'm thinking is every week, every Sunday, there will be a weekly overview for you. Okay, this is not your current week, like how it is going, but how was your previous week. Or we can do something like from today to previous, but in that case, if you see the below one, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this will get messed up, right? Because this needs to keep on changing based on the day it was, and that much dynamic is not the scope of this app. So I think we'll be going with that one only. Like it will always be published on Sunday every week, so you can see from the previous week. In the top, we'll give you the date from when to when this was done. Okay. So now let's again see on the chart here and see for pie chart. This is a pie chart. This is one. This looks the other one. Comes in a percentage wise, right? So how we can do is since we'll have the total expenditure, right? And but since we go with items, so we don't have a tag wise, right? So if you don't go on tag wise, like for every item there will be one, so the numbers will become too small and the pie chart will become hard to understand, right? So one more thing is we can do is in the expenditure, when you expend, we can also pass a tag to it so that it becomes easier. Like you don't have to like if you say milk, card, biscuit, tea, coffee, this all comes under grocery, right? Why not just put a tag of grocery so that in the pie chart it comes under grocery, whether it comes in investment or electronics, something like that, right? But yeah, since we don't have as of now, we'll be going with like this, but here ours will become small because of the items that we are spending. Okay, let's see how this looks. We'll be going with this, okay? Not specifically this, but this we won't be having this in the, it will not be a donut shape, it will be the picture shape. Okay, you'll not have a center hole in the middle. Let's see, let's go to pie chart. Let's copy this completely and paste it on ours. Seems like we need something called indicator. So let me bring up from this example. Okay. Presentation with indicator. We'll look into it as of now, just ignore as of now. Okay, let's see. First, let's rename this. Expenditure chart. Okay, and let's go to screens, quickly overview, and here. Let's put expenditure chart. This can go under constant. The most productive things you can do in Flutter is write constant. I don't know if this supports. Even I saw on Twitter also someone were saying like, why do we need to write constant? Why can't Flutter understand this by default and just make it constant, right? Since you can provide the linting for it, so why not this be on the language itself? But yeah, I don't know how hard or how easy it is to do it, but yeah. So let's see how this pie chart works. So first is we want, okay, so what it does is, if you see, expand it. Okay, so what it does is, in the total space, these are 2 rows. So the pie chart will be coming in the side this legend, right? These are also a row. Okay, interesting. But yeah, first is let's remove something like the aspect ratio. It will be a container, okay? Because we are doing in the container basis, and all of our charts follow a container of certain height and this one. So let me make it same for this also. This one, and in the end just put one. Okay, this one. Let's see how things work here. So first is it puts a widget to remove the space, but let's see, we would want to. So let's remove this. Why is it not working? So expand it. This one. And if you put this, it has no, there's something wrong. Doesn't look like, right? Is it working? It is indeed. Okay, so we don't need the padding on the side, it seems. So let's see. So then we have the pie chart data. There is pie touch, so you can touch on each of them. Okay. Have this, then you can't touch it. Doesn't matter as of now. Border is false, yes. Section spacing is 0. Center spacing will also be 0, so that we don't make it a picture shape. Now we need to make it larger, right? Let's see how to make it larger. So some section is can apply free space. Okay. This one radius, so not 60, let's make it 120 by default, and 60 if you touch it. Seems like this doesn't work at all, so say 60. Okay, 360 this large. So let's go with 180. Okay, I don't think we should go this type of thing. So what we can do is first we divide the width into two parts. So that is what we do, right? If you see, this is what we do, right? We expand and then we have this column, right? So what we can do is we can put, we'll do 60-40 of it. That is 60% will be covered by the chart and this one by this one. Okay, so what we can do is size into width. Okay, here there's one thing, size, and put size. Okay, and here just make size. This one, and here radius. So we'll do size dot width dot 7%. This is a radius, so we need to make it 35. So this much it will be. So the 30% will be covered by this text. Okay, so if the text start getting larger, I think it will come this way, but yeah, that we have to manage. And if you don't give 35%, then at least 60%, right? Or else the chart will become smaller. Okay, something like this also looks good. Okay. Or else what we can do is I have other view of it. So here the uses row, right? We won't be using row, we'll be using column. Okay, and height of, we have 50% of the height, right? So here what we'll do is this column, right? Instead of column, this will go to row. Okay, main axis alignment will be start, and cross axis alignment will also be start. Okay, so what this will happen, that we can increase our charts radius. So this can go from 30 to almost 40-80%, something like this, right? So that you can go and you can see the complete in the larger scale chart. Okay, that is good. So it's touched. Since we are not giving interaction, right? Or should we give? So from 40, just increase to 42, 45, 45. That will be 90, right? The part we have commented. Let's uncomment it. So now when you touch, you just get this. Okay. I think it looks good. Let's keep it as of now. Okay. We have to think about it, but yeah, as of now, just keep it this way. And now, if you see they don't have spacing, right? This will not be height of 4, but it will be width of 4. It's already managed. Okay, this one. And actually we can put this in the center. Yeah, something like this. And instead of height of width of 4, right? I think we should give at least width of 8. This looks good, I guess, but not here. Here it can be before, because see the separation of text and the color, right? Okay, so let's see some more showing sections. This one, font size and all of this thing, starts shadow and all of this, then by selection, title, you see one thing, right? So if this value becomes 30, 40, 56, 70, 100. How is it balancing out? 40, 30, 15, 15. So we can do one thing. So when you touch it, right? If you touch it, give the number or else the percent. So if you touch on this, no, so we can't update it, seems. Okay, we can. So this is what we can do. So in the title, yeah, so we can do something like when you touch on it, it will give you the total spend on it, or else it will just give you the percentage, because below it will be the name of the items will be written, right? So as I said, we'll have a problem since we don't maintain it tag wise for expenditure, right? So if you see our expenditure, we can put the item name and the price, right? So we don't put a tag on it. So if you put like milk, curd, butter, like we can make them as put a tag of dairy or a grocery to them, right? So that they become a one unit. But if you put all of these three items, right, that's the milk, curd and butter, and this will become 3 items, right? So what's the problem with this 3 items is like when you create a bar chart, right? When you create a pie chart, so the slices will start getting smaller, right? Because we are not grouping the item. So a small slice will be for the milk, small slice for the butter, small slice for the curd part of it. So I think best thing will be like if you introduce a tagging system on the expenditure, so that we can tag it in grocery, electronics, or day-to-day or essentials, something like this, whatever the name you want to give to that item, and put a drop down like of the expenditure, so that you can select that, right? So yeah, that can be done. I think it seems like the pie chart was not much of a work. And just one that was on the example of this docs, right? That seems to be enough for us. So these are the 4 charts. There is only 1 chart remaining that we have to do, and I don't think we'll be doing it today. The time has been running out for me. I don't have much time to do actually. So these are the 4 charts. One is wake up time, the work distance, to-dos. Okay, we don't have a naming system. Let's put a naming system if it does support. Most probably it should, because all of them are the same thing, right? So let's see. Pie chart data and section space. sections, title, sunbeam layout. What is this? Center spacing, radius, section space. It does not have spacing and all of those things, it seems. So we have to give the naming convention from our side itself. Okay. And even if you see this, right, the color scheme that is being chosen here, right? So that will also be a problem for us if you see, because in this section, right, this color is, they're passing the color by default, right? So we cannot do this actually. And because we don't know how many sections will be generated, and we have to keep a note of what the color has been assigned, so that when we show the naming, since this is not part of the pie chart, okay, this is the labeling. If you see where in the example they used a row, and in the row they just put this, in the column they just put this name, right? We have made it row, but it's in the column. So what we have to do is, like, when we generate this, right, we have to at least keep a list of all the colors that will be assigned, and this color, this needs to be a global scope color, so that even this row also can access this, right? That is what needs to be done actually. It should not be hard. Like when you generate this, right, we just have to generate a color, generate or take it from a list of 50 colors or such. So we can do two things, okay? Either we defined a 50 color constant for the pie chart, so that you can tag. Since we said that we don't have the tagging system, so our numbers will be very higher than what a pie chart should have. So a pie chart should not have that much of small slices, at least in a mobile screen, because you cannot zoom in or do anything. So that will be a problem, right? So what we can do is either we put a 30 or 20 thing, and if the repetition allows, then we have no other option than to repeat the color itself again from 0, something like that. But yeah, that we can see a later part of the, I think tomorrow or something. So yeah, this will be a to do, and I hope you got why we need this, right? So let me show you once again. So if you see, the pie chart ends here, right? So this is a new row, this is not related to pie chart. So this should also have access to what was the selection of this color, right? Because you need to know the label of it, right? Or else if you don't put the here, you need to put the label inside. I don't think we need the legend putting it inside the pie chart will look good. Outside looks better. Okay. And one more thing is like column, right? We need to put a text, because this does not have a the titles type of thing. So we can just put expenditures. This one, and what we can do, we can just put up the, if you see here, we'll in the top, right, there is a top, this one, and we'll put the same styling as this. We can put this in a constant, so that since all of our charts are using this, right? So but yeah, as of now, let's keep it this way, something like this. Okay, So this left code systems. And okay, one more thing is like this cannot be a row, because row will keep going this way and will throw an error, right? If the numbers, okay, let me show you where we'll get this error. Suppose if we copy and paste once more, this is not a good way. Okay, don't ever copy and paste. You can either generate or this one, right? So this one you can put the scroll bar, but scroll bar is not the correct thing here, because you wanted to see all of them, right? So there is something called wrap, WRAP, and I have to once see like how it works. I almost forgot about it, but yeah, let's see. It was supposed to be like this. So you define children and we'll just put them all together, something like this. Let's see. Direction, horizontal. Direction, let's make it vertical. Axis dot vertical. Okay, yeah, it is supposed to be. How does it work? Okay, not this. And here, alignment start. Creates a wrap layer. By default, the wrap layer is horizontal. Both the children and the runs are aligned to start. The text direction defaults ambient direction. Okay, how does this work? Let's start seeing how things work. So, alignment. Let's see what alignment does. Wrap element center. What does it do? And I want them to be in the row, right? Then wrap it up. So there is another called run alignment. What is this string? How the run themselves should be placed in the cross axis. Okay, wrap. Okay, I'm not getting how things work out here. So by default, the wrap layout is horizontal and both the children and runs are aligned to the start. The text direction arguments defaults to the ambient direction. If any, there is no ambient direction. The text direction arguments set which direction to lay the children. Notice you get start or end values for the main or cross section direction. The text direction must not be null. I don't think this serves any purpose. Most probably I've used it somewhere. This one, right? Okay, this is the same component, not this. This one, if you see, we've used in exercise. It does not work, right? Is it because the indicators, what are indicators? It's a row. Okay, so row, and here below main axis size to be minimum. Yep. Yeah, this is good. And so the problem was with that row was taking a full thing, right? So here, and you can just put a sized box height of 16, something like this. Okay, seems like it has already occupied this, so we need to go higher. So if you do this, and we on the this one, what is our radius? Our radius was 45%, that is 90% of it, right? So let's reduce this to 40 and this to 45, something like this. And I think this should be good. Even with larger list, I think we should not get this problem again. So what if you copy this and just paste it on screen? Okay, things will get complicated as when we cross this, but we can do one thing. So here, instead, just don't put in the expanded. Remove this, and then you can make this a little bit larger than usual. Okay, most probably we'll get an issue. Render slow. What we can do is like if it goes more than, since we're on 50%, right? So what we can do, like this is a valid issue, right? You can have a long number of lists here. Either increase this to 75%. That is one way of doing it, right? Either increase this to 75% so that you can have all of the spaces that you want, or else we can do one thing. We'll go with 50%, but if the list is longer than 10 items, just make it 75%. Okay, that will do in after we get the data in the post-processing, then we'll do this. Okay, so now for now, let's remove all of this where we don't want, and here first, second, third, fourth, that's it. Remove the unwanted. That is this one. So I think for now this looks good. So whenever you hover, whenever you click on it, it should just change the color to, it should just change the number to the amount you spend on it. Like 40% should just change to the amount. I started rupees. Okay, something like this. And I think that should be it for today. And tomorrow's video, what we'll do is we'll try to get for the bedtime also, we'll try to get a chart something like this. Okay, it's a little bit mess up thing, like since here time does not run in a proper way, right? It goes 24 means 0, then it goes to 1 2 3. So if you sleep at 10 o'clock, it's 22. If you go to 24-hour clock, right? So we have to think a little bit on how we'll do that, but that is achievable. We just have to do something plus and minus and get the thing done. That won't be an issue. So the 5 chart, the last one is remaining, that is the bedtime. After that we'll start injecting data and think about like how do we get it. Most probably I'm thinking like we'll create an automatic script on Python that every Sunday it will run and it will compute everything. Okay, it will compute everything and save it in database for specific user, all specific users, so that they can get the data. Okay, later after this what we'll do is we'll also, since this is weekly overview, right, we also have a monthly overview, and on monthly overview we'll do it for a month, right? As you know, that will be on a 4-week basis, like for each week, like all the division will be on weekly basis. Like here we have Monday, Tuesday, right? But when we do monthly review, there will be only 4 of them. That is so when we do in monthly review, we cannot go 4, we need to go 30 or 31, right? Based on the month. Lot of complications. Why I'm saying complication is not that like it cannot be achieved. Okay, it's like this app is supposed to be easier and to get started on building, and just on user feedback to change it. It should not become hard for me to manage this app. That's why I'm saying just adding too much complexity will have to put a lot of time. That is the issue in simple words, and I really have a limited time. If you see, this is the number 35 video, right? And this app should not take more than 20-25 videos to be completed. It's because of time restriction it get stretched to too long, but that's not an issue for me because I'm enjoying making this, and I really think like it has potential for me, and some people may use it, but I have a value purpose here. That's why I'm building it, and thinks I really need this app for myself. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you got some idea about this FL chart thing, and if you have any issue while building any chart using the FL chart, you can comment down. It's not that I know everything, but you can just see if I can fix it, and we have a Telegram group. You can just put your code or anything there and we'll try to get it done. That's it for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next.